Good morning, Quadcopter 101 here, and before we get started, here's today's shoutouts. Today's shoutouts goes to Mike Cartwright and Ann's Kursick. Both were the first to say first in one of my recent videos, and thus win the shoutout. So congratulations to both of you. So what do I got again? Today we got the B5W again. I have already done a previous review of the features of this and how to get it all, how the buttons all operate and how to get it in the air. For those of you who haven't seen that, please see that video first before viewing this one. Today, this is part 2, and today's part 2 video is, what we're going to do is test its range. See how far we can get it to go out, and additionally, I'm going to try out its Waypoints features. So that is the purpose of today's flight. So again, if you haven't seen part 1, please see part 1 before viewing this. So let's go right into the flight of this and try out its range, see how it performs. So I hope you enjoy this flight. Okay, we are ready to go. I already did its compass calibration. It's bound to the transmitter. We have 16 satellites, so we're good to go there. I've started the video recording. So the first thing we're going to do, again, is long-range flight demonstration. So I'm going to start the motors by a quick press of the unlock button. And that should bring the motors into idle. And then I do automatic takeoff by pressing the takeoff button. Then we're going to check for stability. Always check for stability before going out. You see any toilet bowl gyrations, land immediately and redo your compass calibration. This is true for all GPS drones. Okay, so we are good there. I got Mama's in screen recording. I'm recording video, so we are good to go. Let me put my glasses on so I can see the quadcopter as we get distant. This old man's kind of blind. So there we go. Glasses are on, and up and away we go. And I'm going to take it up to about 100 meters, too, as we're going out. Oh, let's stop it there. I forgot one thing. Since we're going distant, I would need to go into settings. And then set max flight altitude 100 meters. That's fine. But I want to adjust the flight distance to 600 meters. Let's make it 700. Yeah, 660. That's how far I went with a Hubsan 501M with a repeater. So... values beyond range. So I'm just going to turn off flight distance. So that's been turned off. Okay. And we just got altitude restrictions. So we should be done there. So coming back out of that. Save modified data. Yes. Okay, we're still hovering up there. Still recording. Let's go out. So flight restrictions are turned off. Pushing forward, going up on, going up higher too. And let me plop it right there because it's starting to get a little bit hard to see. It's checking out my telemetry data here. 281 meters, 32 meters up. Going up higher, going out farther. Going up higher and up on, turning to the left a bit, turning to the right. Okay, where's our position now? Let me plop it there. We are currently 515 meters, folks. That's pretty dang impressive. Do I got, still have FPV? No FPV right now. But I got control, still got control. So I'm going to do a return to home from there. Activating return to home. And it should be returning to home. Distance is decreasing. Okay, I just flew it to the point where, I just lost sight of it there. I don't like to fly around with lost sight, but okay, I see it again now. Let's see if I can regain control by hitting the button again. Okay, let's fly, pushing forward, seeing which direction it goes, turning left. So, going forward again. Let's go up in this direction here. Boy, that thing's fast. That thing is fast with the GPS. When I put it in altitude hold, it's not this fast. This thing is moving. It's trucking over the the desert there. Okay, I'm going to plop it right about, slowing down, right there. How much battery? We got good battery. What's our distance? 514 meters again, getting hard to see. But going forward, let's see if I can get out to 600. Pushing forward. Pushing forward. I can still see it. Little dot in the sky, folks. Okay, stopping there. How far out are we? We are 514 meters. It's unknown. Hitting return to home. Oh, actually, can I regain it and bring it back by line of sight? Probably not. I'm going to hit return to home. Return to home activated. 586 meters. So close to 600 meters I was out there. I lost sight, lost FPV. That's why I stopped at that point there. I like to maintain sight of my quadcopters. I just do. Do we got FPV back yet? Nope, still no FPV yet. But it's coming back. I can on my LCD panel on the controller. I can see the numbers decreasing, 362. We still got a good signal though from this controller. So this controller can go out a lot farther than 300 meters. So if you can fly line of sight, you you can do pretty darn good distance with this controller. Okay, I see it again, coming back to me, coming back from up there, and still got good battery power. We're going to let it do an automatic landing. I want to see, okay, we were at over 600 meters, I'm guessing. Let's see how accurate the landing is from up there. And I still have not regained signal from the quadcopter. So that's a con. If you fly out of range and lose FPV signal, it doesn't seem to regain it very easily. And I'm not sure why. I had it there for a while, and now it's gone. Oh boy, it comes down fast. And then it stops right there. What altitude is that? About 8 meters or so, I guess. And then the last bit, it comes down for a slow, and then now at 2 meters, it slows down even farther. And finishes its descent. So we're off by a meter and a half, I'd say, something like that. Let's put it back on the landing pad and take to the air once more. Okay, with that flight in mind, I am going to turn off the camera and restart the camera after it comes back on. Now notice I can see the horizon. I manually pushed up, I'll talk about that after we land, but I manually pushed up the lens. Now if I start using the gimbal and push the gimbal downward, let me show you real quick. See, I manually pushed this lens upward. If I point the gimbal downward, it's going to, let me show you. If I try to push it all the way back up again, it just doesn't do it. You gotta nudge it up. I don't know if that's gonna hurt the gimbal or not, but we're gonna leave it there for now. Okay, now let's do waypoint flying. Before I came out here today, last night I went into Wi-Fi, my home Wi-Fi with this app, and then downloaded it. What I did was I went into map view and scrolled over the area where we're flying today. Now this area, this app actually, okay, I thought I did. Can I see the roads? Okay, it forgot the roads. So, although I'm connected to the drone, I really can't do app flying of this thing unless I can download maps. And I did such last night, but today they seem to forgot the maps. So I don't think I'll be able to fly Waypoint Fly 2, but we'll give it a try here. Hold on. Let's do a takeoff. Starting the motors again. You have to be in takeoff, or you have to be in hover before you can adjust this. So we'll put it in hover. And there's one other thing I forgot to do is come over here and say, How do you like this shirt today, folks, huh? That's a good one, huh? Okay, what we're going to do is hit the waypoint button in the lower left. And we are going to draw. We're going to do a draw flight first. Going up a bit higher, too. Actually, a lot higher. And we're going to draw a waypoint over here. Okay, track. I think I need to select that one or that one. And we're going to do a circle around our position. A lot of points. But let's submit it and see what happens. Submit. Waypoint record? Yes. So I drew a circle around our position. Told it to fly that. Let's see it do it. And see if it stops at each one of those little waypoints. Okay, this one's... it doesn't stop at those waypoints, which is good. Okay, this is a very close circle fly. Okay, let's try it again. Let's try a new one. Let's delete. And hitting circle, waypoint flying again. And let's zoom out a bit. Zoom out a little bit more. And hitting draw. And trying this now. Boy, look at that squiggly line. And hitting submit. Submit. And hitting yes. And it should be going on its way. Now, I'm not sure why I can't see maps on this, Google Maps in particular. I tried, again, downloading. What I was able to download last night while connected directly to Wi-Fi was just the maps. Okay, it did not show satellite view, and right now we're low battery. So let's see what it does in low battery. Is it going to continue the flight, or is it going to fly home? It's just hovering there, beeping. So we're going to cancel. I just want to see what it does. Is it going to come home on low bat? Apparently not. See if I can fly it out manually. It's saying low battery. Let's go out farther. Over there. I wanted to see it come home on low battery, but it's not doing it. Well, with that in mind, I'm going to have it come home by itself, hitting automatic or commanding return to home. And here it comes. It climbs up to about 15 meters. So my thoughts, it's really good range with the controller. You can get out, I'm guessing it probably can go all the way out to maybe 1,000 meters, something like that, a kilometer with the controller. You're not going to get FPV though. You lose that FPV video. I regained it after it landed. I don't know what happened there, but I wasn't able to regain FPV when I was out at 1,000 meters or 600 meters. Fly 2 points, waypoint, they work, but you know, there's some issues there with getting Google Maps to work with this drone. Here, let me sync up there. But getting Google Maps to sync up with this drone, I was having problems. I'm not sure why. And that's the flight time of this thing, I guess. So let's stop that by stopping the video first. Always remember to shut off your video before removing power from the drone. Okay, and unplugging the battery. So that was a range test and waypoint demonstration, quick waypoint demonstration. Not a very good one, I'm sorry folks, but we see that this thing has very good range, control range from the transmitter. FPV range is another issue. I'm planning on getting a 5G Wi-Fi repeater here very soon in the next couple of weeks, and when I get it, we'll try it out with this thing and see how a repeater would work in improving FPV performance. So, hope you enjoyed this flight. This is Quadcopter 101, signing out.